done that way before. Just in it. So I've been to all four corners.
Did you have your own herd of sheep? Or?
Yes, I was pregnant. Yeah. I've had sheep since about 78.
Okay. Are you, where are you from?
Well, I grew up in Training. Way down that way. My wife had out of state for about 20 years and meat center. So it's where we're sitting now. She passed, and I live with my niece in Preston. So I came from Preston today.
Yeah.
So this is not a money maker. They never are. They never are. It's paid it's what they call paid vacation.
Well, I think you'll have fun. I mean, it's not big by any means.
I was always fun. Kids always good. And you know that you get some really young ones and judges, and they really enjoy red ribbons, and I hate red ribbons.
Okay, so all blue.
All blue unless I say something, but so I mean, if it looks like you don't want to eat it, make sure you have a red ribbon.
When they come in, you want to just introduce yourself and tell them how you want to be
But this is your meeting.
No, it's your meeting.
I didn't call the meeting. She called the meeting. She's
Oh,
got to
I
talk.
was just doing what I was told.
We'll let her talk.
You can talk. Right? This is mine.
Be respectful.
We'll be together.
Know your sheep.
This is mine.
Listen to the calm. Have fun.
Yeah. You can do it.
I don't do sheep.
I don't do meetings.
You
I
should.
don't do meetings.
When I have office meetings, I sit there.
I don't do meetings.
Lindsay has them. Lindsay Cranberry has them. He's walking around with them.
So your first name is
McKenna.
Janet Roger.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I am from Appleton, Parkersburg area, but my grandparents live in Volga, and that's where the farm is, and so that's where I'm at.
And you went to
South Dakota State University.
SDSU, yes.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Backpack.
Agriculture Communications and
Who's the
Advertising.
chick that's handing out rid of game?
She's gone. She's not here yet. She's
Lindsay has them. Lindsay Cranberry. Tall guy. He had a sweatshirt on.
Do you want me to tell everybody to come to the show ring?
All right, please come to the show ring. Sheep exhibitors.
Sheep exhibitors, please come to the show ring. Sheep exhibitors, please come to the show ring.
That's not all of them. You might want to tell them to come into the ring.
You want to tell them to come into the ring?
So which way is it going?
You want to go run the gate? We'll come in, and then we're going to go line up.
You want that far gate run?
Yeah. I'll tell. Hey, come here. So they're gonna come in.
Do you want a clipboard?
Yeah.
Do I need one? Do I have to swat people with it when they come in?
If you want, you can have a program so you know how many people need to come in.
You'll just tell me. You'll yell at me. That's what the microphone's for.
I'm not microphone. Are we announcing who comes in?
I don't do.
So what are the two that need to be in their own individual class?
I don't have the right shirt on. I'm confused.
This is
have a blank one of these or like a piece of paper of the sort? Because I have an extra person helping me.
They
Or would I
can,
need to go to the office for one of these?
either that, do they have a number?
What's that?
Are they wearing somebody, are they showing?
They're showing for me.
Do they have a different number?
No.
They should be fine.
They could just wear, blank is fine.
Yeah, just leave them blank and then just tell one of us who's opening your game.
And what about the rate of gain?
Yeah, what about that? I see everyone else has it.
It's going to be really good. We did figure it out. We're at the rate of gain.
Lindsay's got them.
We'll have to find
Gentleman with the glasses.
And then if he's,
Right-hand side.
so whoever he is who's throwing, just have him put that rate of gain.
On your left.
There is a completely identical time. We try to take it out the next 120.
Here it comes. One hit, 5 hit, they're good to go.
And then Jensen's got to do a order.
Market items, white weight,
That's why we're going to go. When I see Mom, I can talk to Mom.
I go to the edge. There, here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yay me.
This just mutes and unmutes. This will unmute it. That'll mute it. It's not too terrible. This is Casey Tan's mic. It always is on. It's really, they can hear everything you say. Yeah, so this one is bad.
But only when I have a butt like that.
Yeah, once it is, they can hear right now. I don't think he's live stream yet. Individual rate of gain. We have a tie for first. They're both going to be winners. But the champion trophy is going to go to the one kid because the one kid's also going to get a reserve, so we'll order from his at some other time. But technically, they are both champions. I'll write that on there too. First, and second.
Is this somebody's program?
It might be. It's a one-sided one that's a little bit easier for you guys. Seven, 6, 7, 7. She is. She went to go find. Oh my God! You gotta be.
And what?
Oh, okay. Actually, I need to go back with this one.
Another tie?
Yep, for reserve. Yeah, I don't know how we decide that.
I need, you know.
Layla Brazard to the arena. Layla Brazard. Broussard, sorry.
She might have made some.
Is the mic on? Yeah, it's on.
Well, for
That's
stuff
Casey.
hitting the TV.
I usually
I
do
thought I
this
recognized you.
part.
I'm an old lady. I get this part.
Okay, how do I say that?
Layla Browser.
Yeah, Justin.
How did you say that last name?
Broussard.
Layla Broussard.
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 Justin.
Thank
looking for him.
Justin might have it, would be my guess.
Yeah, he does.
We have a lot of people.
Come on, Justin.
Get her sticker from Lindsay. The judge is Roger Olson.
Yep, Rooney. Yep, Claire Rooney.
Goodrich.
Who's the judge?
Roger Olson. And we moved one of these around. It won't be for a while.
Can I put this down?
Yeah, that's my sheet.
Are you okay if Alyssa sits in this corner and takes photos of the exhibitors?
I have no problem. She can do whatever she wants.
Photos?
You've got mine.
Okay,
Okay, you ready to go?
He's ready.
I'm ready. I've got it.
Let's go.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Got it.
We're gonna get started off.
We're gonna get started off. Our judge is Roger. After she starts us off, then I'll do it. Good morning, everybody. We're gonna get started. Our judge is Roger Olson. We're starting with the market. This is the lightweight.
Are you no?
Oh, I thought
Yeah, this one will tell you.
Should I announce every time?
You can
Who
announce
comes
when they
in?
come in the ring.
So I will need Caleb Hartford, Layla Broussard, Claire Rooney, Alyssa Smith, Bentley Gall, Gemma Erickson, Lucas Walls, Alyssa Smith, Colton Hartford, and Miley Walls.
I'll order Jackson's later and I'll talk to them. Just let they know too.
When do we usually do that? We usually do that after the market, the rate of games.
Right here.
When we get done.
It's a little ways down.
Okay.
They're individual.
I'm just going to follow this sheet.
Yep. That's why we make them so hopefully they're easier.
If I just follow this, I work, right?
Yeah, this just tells. I have another one. This just tells which coaches go
And
where.
then blue ribbons are hiding in the back right there.
She must just be expecting us to give up booze. Yeah. And then,
Will this get handed out with the trophies too?
no. So this will be, I think this is the first one, champion lightweight, and then the reserve champion will get this, and then purple or the blues to everybody else.
All right.
Well, the girl that was supposed to help was in here. The extension girl was in here. So it's like,
Who was it supposed to be?
I don't know.
Is she usually the one that comes and she's kind of sassy to us?
No. bossy number 2. Do you want
I learned
somebody
from
else
the
in?
best.
Do you want somebody else in here to help you?
It would be nice, but as long as I get everybody, I'm fine. As long as everybody shows up.
She's gonna help you try and get everybody in
Yeah,
there.
she's gonna do everybody to get out and everybody.
Well, they're supposed to be getting everybody lined up and back to get them ready.
Yeah.
So
Here, you got it ready. Look at that. I'm ready. That's the next pass, girl.
she said I was bossy this morning.
Everybody's not.
Did he want him to walk all the way around? Kenneth?
I think if you want them to walk.
Kelsey, you may have to help her figure out this, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
We have another 10.
I think I stole one from here last year.
What are you thinking?
Because she won't know the kids. McKenna won't know the kids.
So like help her write down 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Once they play, she might not know. I'm not going to move my back.
Same thing's gonna happen. We're gonna give Layla Broussard's gonna get the reserve trophy for Ray to Gain,
Okay.
and then we're gonna order him a trophy. He lives closer to Alcater, so it'd be easier for him to come get it when it gets in.
So he's gonna get what, reserve or?
Yeah, they both are getting reserves. She'll just get the trophy and ribbon, and then we'll order him his.
Okay, so he's first. And
Yep.
tie for reserve. I'm just gonna write that on there. So.
Yep.
First means nothing. So do we have two?
I can probably get you another reserve ribbon.
Yeah, and give
Be
that
able to
to
give
him,
her-
and then just tell him trophy.
Yep. Yeah, because Layla will get it, and then
Give
we'll
her
get,
the trophy, and
yep,
then.
and then I'll get him a ribbon
Okay.
for that. Yep.
So when do we do that? Okay, we'll do that after the market pit. There's a button there somewhere.
Really a nice class here to to look at and to work with, a lot of variety that we have here. I think we start with a very good combination lamb here that's you like his extension to the front end. You like the overall elevation. We like the curvature to that lower 1/3. He's got a good balance. He's big in his rack. He's big back. He just starts our class here today. The young man is in second place here. I really liked his growth he has. I like his top shape. I think we just need to round that rib just a little bit, give it a little bit more extensive that front end, give him a little neater look. But I really like his overall expression down his top. A real nice eye-appealing lamb here. It's in third place. Another big back kind of sheep. I think a sheep, it gives up a little bit over those above him through his hip structure. He needs to drop his flank just a little bit. The young lady down here is in fourth. A nice big, probably a little more growthier lamb than we had here in third. But I think he gets a little bit more narrow base, especially as you view him walking away from you down through the lower hip. And we just need to open him up and expand him and just make him a little stouter. The young lady here, big back, big top, really big forearm kind of sheep. I think he gets a little posty off his hind wheels and he gets on the move. We just need to make him a little bit more fluid in his overall motion. The young lady here that comes in with us, this hair sheep, a big back, big top, really clean through his front end. You really like the way this lamb is probably going to hang very well on the rail. Another big leaner kind of a lamb here. The appearance, you like the extension and growth. He just doesn't quite have the top shaped up to the top of the loin edge, the one in front of him. The young man that follows up, a nice big solid sheep. I like his tremendous amount of loin shape, big on his back. Just starts getting a little bit more finish about him. We get down here, we got a couple lambs here that have plenty of extension and growth about them. We just don't have as much meat and power down to the top and balance and shape as those above them. But a good class all the way through. Congratulations.
First place went to Miley Wall, second place to Bentley Gall, and third to Claire Rooney. Next we will have our middleweight market lambs. So I need Kendall Wagner, Owen Walls, Parker Bogelski, Claire Rooney, Graceland Jones, Gemma Erickson, Lucas Walls, another Graceland Jones, Nolan Gall, and another Parker Bogelski. Right? Or is that a second class?
What was it? 9? What? Was she fourth?
Tammy said you needed that. You asked her for one?
Yeah, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay. Well, at least you have it now.
No, it's for rate of gain 10. Here's his write-up.
Really nice, solid class here to work with. We have a lamb here that comes out. He's just big. He's stout. You like the width and his big back that he has all the way down through. Carries down very well down to his lower 1/3 of his leg. Anything like to see that neck a little neater, cleaner made as it comes out of that rib design, but really a nice lamb to start with. We work on these next two lambs here. We've got two really neat differences in some lambs. We're going to go to the lamb that probably shows a little bit more balance, a little bit more capacity look to him. He's big back. I like to correct him up over the top of his hip just a little bit. Now that's where the lamb that's in third here excels. I think he's a little wider through his front end as he comes at you. I think he's a little neater and flatter up to the top of the hip. He just gives up a little overall depth and rib structure that we work with here today. We get on down to the young lady down here in fourth, a really nice balanced sheep, a lamb that really is very fresh to the handle, a lot of top shape to him. You like his overall handle, really wide and really flat up to the loin edge. Got some depth in there. The young lady, a nice big hip sheep here. It follows up. You like that about him. You like his overall shape. He gets a little whoosh over that loin edge. He gets on the move. You can kind of see that where he wants to drop that hook loin juncture. A young lady here with his back here, really fresh handling. You like his balance, his smoothness from his rib cage design off of his blade set. A big extended lamb here. It follows up with nice big solid sheep. He just gets a little rugged, gives up a little lower third as he walks away from you when you view him from behind. Just needed a little more hip shape down to that lower 1/3. The young man here that comes in here, Nice big flatter rib kind of shape, has some top shape. We just need to have a little bit more bigger back about him. I'd like to see those hind wheels just a little more comfortable there. The young man with the white sheep here, you like his overall structure. When you get a hold of him, there's just a lot of sheep there, a lot of width and balance to him. And when we get followed up here to the young man, a nice big good lamb. His lamb's still going to handle a very good carcass. He just doesn't have the eye appeal here for today. So congratulations.
First place went to Graceland Jones, second place to Graceland Jones, and third to Claire Rooney. Next, we will have...
I think that's wrong.
What?
Nothing.
Next, we will have the market individual heavyweight. I need Haley Walls, Jackson Chapman, Henry Reimer, William Gedkin, Layla Broussard, Kendall Wagner, William Gedkin, Brecken Holst, and Jackson Chapman.
So where'd you have Lucas Wells at? Jackson, William, and Brecken all have portraits. Okay. Okay, so then after this,
After this is
how come?
fees.
Oh,
Because we're doing the heavyweight, and then there's the champion and reserve champion for these.
okay, do they? Okay, so we have to pick out home race. Okay, so where's the sheet?
We have three really nice lambs here to work with. We go with a more of a combination sheep, a sheep that's probably a little more extended, a little more natural muscling down through his top as far as in a more blended, neater, balanced package. We like him when he gets out in the move. He's very fluid in that motion. You like that top shape. You like how it carries down. If anything, give him a more natural depth to his flank to make him better. The lamb is in second. Big, solid, big back, a lot of hip shape. We just need to pick his chest up just a little bit more. We view him from the front. He wants to cop those knees in just a little bit, bounce his structure just a little bit, and give him a little bit more extension to bounce up all that power that he has. And really nice balanced sheep that's in third. You like his look. You like his handle. He just doesn't have that expression and big back that the lambs in front of him does have, but still a very high quality sheep. The young man in fourth, big long-sided, more of a kind of a Suffolky kind of a sheep here. You like his length, you like his top shape. He just doesn't handle quite as neat out of that blade set. That top of that blade wants to stick out, and top of his back wants to kind of cave in on him a little bit. The young lady here, a nice balanced sheep. You like his top, you like his fractiousness. He really ties in very good at that hook loin juncture. We just need to give him a little bit more overall total thickness about him. The young man that follows up in kind, another big back sheep, doesn't quite have the rack shape, doesn't have the handle. You get him from the rear, he wants to give up a little bit in that lower 1/3. A very attractive kind of sheep on the side, a few here, but you get on top, his hook loin juncture doesn't quite fit as well as you like to see it. The young lady here, a nice big flat-sided kind of sheep, a sheep that's got a lot of growth and power. We just need to get him a little bit more opening in his back. We follow up some really high-quality lambs here, good lambs that are really going to hang very well on the rail. They just don't meet our standards here to reach any higher for the lambs that they were competing against. Congratulations.
First place went to Haley Walls, second place to Kendall Wagner, and third to Brecken Halls.
This will be.
Champion home race market, because market individual is right down here for champion.
You'd have to do champion market individual first to figure out.
So do that now.
Yeah, bring those up, and then we'll figure out who's.
So what do I say? I need the first and second place. So if my first and second place can come out for our champion market individual. Do I need to announce who? So those are first place? I can help. I don't know what to do though.
market individuals right now. Champion market individual. That's those right there. We'll do that one. We'll do that one after we figure out what we're doing.
These are the ones. These are.
We're doing this.
This one.
We're doing this right now. So that should be those two trophies.
It's a trophy.
How are we doing?
It's a. Top. I thought it was this right now. We just
No.
did all of these.
Yep, we're
No,
doing
we're
this.
just gonna
Yeah,
do
and
it.
these are the mini
We're doing
banners.
this. Or this. Sorry.
Yep, which is the mini banners.
We're doing the
These banners are for this. But she's saying we're on that.
doing the champion market lamb.
Are they not doing home race?
Once we figure it out. That's what she just asked you.
What are we
Oh,
on?
okay,
We're
gotcha,
on-
gotcha.
Which one are we on?
We did all of
We're
these
gonna do
ones.
this. That's what these are.
Oh, we're not. Did they already do the rated game ones?
Yeah.
No.
I've
we're
got-
stepping around.
Rated game ones are right here. We'll do that after these. Don't mind me.
Oh, you're fine.
Avery over at Poultry.
Yeah.
Top of each class. So even if they like second and third, they still both go out. So he's gonna go out. And if he gets kicked, this one gets bumped in.
So
You
we'll
know
have,
what I mean?
so we'll have to know. Well, this is your rated game.
really nice set of lambs that we have in your championship drive. You know, the lightweights in the upper 20s there. You like his top shape. You really like the way he blends that rib cage design off of that blade there. Big top, big back. You like his handle, his smoothness, his depth of lines that he has. He's up through his chest. His chine doesn't get too tall. He really bounces up with a really natural, neat look about him. The young lady here is in a middleweight, a big rack shape. Again, ties in very well. Maybe change that neck just a little bit, but you like the way he handles down his top. His loin junction could be a little neater in comparison to what we have here, but you like his growth, big hip, big lower leg. He really carries himself very well on the move. You know, the young lady with our heavyweight, low 40s, very, very big back. You love the shape, the freshness for the weight we have, the way that loin edge ties in. If anything, you can see maybe give him a little more natural depth through his flank, maybe fix that chine a little bit. He wants to ride here, drop his chest a little bit. It gets him a little bit off balance there, but he really travels very well. You like his overall look. You know, it's a very nice set of lambs here. You can choose either you want, change your opinions or change your looks. Reserves all have a good fall in kind very nicely. All these lambs are going to hang very well. This young lady is your champion here today. Young lady down here is your reserve. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you.
So, hey, Taylor.
So champion to Miley.
Miley
was first, 369 and 20.
369 is Haley, right?
No, Haley was the middle. 369 is Haley. Okay. So champion market individual went to Haley Walls, and reserve went to Miley Walls. So next we're gonna do the home race.
Yeah, so call those in.
Okay, next we are going to bring in our home race and do the championship drive of that. So who do I call? Just call all of them?
Yeah, call those.
So call Claire and Bentley.
Yeah, don't you just call those?
Well, they said that this one bumps in if this one gets picked. So they need to be ready but not out there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need Bentley Gall with his lightweight, Claire Rooney with your lightweight, Claire with the middleweight. What?
You might want to read into it a little louder. I don't think.
Oh, sorry. Claire Rooney with her middleweight, Graceland Jones with her middleweight, and then Jackson Chapman with both heavyweight.
Just maybe repeat that this is for champion home race, like
And this is for our champion home raised
market individual.
market individual. So do I need to tell
Might
him?
want to tell Kenna who you need.
They messed up the paper. Jackson's not a home race sheet.
What?
Jackson doesn't have home race sheet. Yeah. They messed it up when they put it in there.
Oh, okay. No.
Something's marked wrong and they didn't change it up in the office.
Say that we had an error on the program and instead of,
What?
how do I re-announce that?
Just need William Gedkin for
With heavyweight.
his heavyweights for home race.
We will also need William Gedkin with his 2 heavyweights for the home race.
I hate that.
We should have those on a separate paper too. like at 1.
I think once my peppers are first. And then the meeting comes back, and then they go to
That is the most confusing part. Yeah, he got first. Yeah, he got first for the market pen, and then there was a tie for second
On the individuals.
on the market on the pen.
Oh, on the pen. Who died second then?
Walt
did.
and
Broussard.
Layla.
Yep. Sounds good.
Green dot still on there.
Always.
You gotta give Melee some money. So then you can use after this
Really nice set of lambs out here all the way through. Regardless of where they placed at, they've all done well. They've all been good growthy lambs that are all going. I have a friend who runs a meat plant out in California that tells me that 95% of all U.S. lamb grade, 95% grade prime or choice, and show lambs are above that. So really, you've got a good representation out here. We have different styles, we have some different structures, but you handle them, the carcasses are all going to meet those criteria. A very nice set of lambs, and so we're looking for a lamb that's got, for us here today, if we're all going to try to pick our own locker lamb, but yet a lamb that's going to also have a lot of eye appeal. We're looking for a lamb that's got some muscling, got some balance to them, got some shape to them. Of course, we all like some big chops, and we're looking for some big back. We're looking for overall design in a symmetrical pattern that fits both the show ring need here for us today, plus our locker use. This young lady is your champion here today. Congratulations. And this is your reserve.
middleweights with
307 and 307 was Grayson Jones. That was champion. So your champion home race went to Graceland Jones, and your reserve went to Claire Rooney. Okay, now we are going to announce the winner of the market individual rate of gain. We actually have a tie for first with an average daily rate of gain of 0.94, and that is Colton Hartford and Jackson Chapman. Yeah. And then second would be Jackson Chapman with an average daily rate of gain of 0.91.
How do I do it with the tie?
So Colton's going to get the trophy, and then you're ordering one for Jackson.
Give him the reserve one. And then Colton, that's Hartford. I know who it is.
Okay, and then next. What's next? Yep. Next, coming in the ring, we have our lightweight market pair, Claire Rooney, Owen Walls, and Alyssa Smith. Do you need this at all? Not this. That's the same as that.
Yep.
These ones get penned right away too. These ones have to get penned right away. Like over there. Drive, yeah. We do champion drive, right? So champion first and second will go in the waiting pen.
For market pen? Yeah.
Well, for market pay.
Yeah, because we have a champion market pen.
Yeah.
Just like we did the other one.
Do we need anything? $1 million.
Oh my God, this is so confusing. But what's so confusing is this when we have to figure out home race.
Yeah, and it's so new that I've never really done it.
I'm not the kind of know that I remember it. I'll be 72 next year. So I thought I might remember.
Yeah.
How did they put a thing in here? Didn't we ask for that? We asked for like how you figure it out, a write up of that. Oh, you probably know all that.
Like a write-up about home race.
Yeah, well, just so that people around also know
What
what
is?
is.
Yeah. I'm not sure we have one, but I will definitely put it on the list of things that we need.
Because I get that, like, we as exhibitors and ask some people know what that means, but does anybody in the stands that isn't doing sheep know what that means?
Yeah. I will add that to our running list in the office of things we need for next
Not a
year.
huge deal, but
No, but it would be really beneficial.
yeah,
Yeah.
we can start writing it down.
Yeah, and it can be written on there too. Yeah.
Directions on home race.
Yeah. I'll jump back down in just a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
really nice variants of types and styles out here on our pairs. We show them up side by side. We kind of comparison-wise. We do have some structural differences on our top pair we like to change, but we're still looking at lean value, meat product, what we're trying to find out. I think we have a higher coatability in these two lambs that we started a class with. We do have some structural differences. Now these hair sheep come in here. You really like the structure when you get on top and handle them. They balance up very, very well. We just need a little leaner package to work with here for coatability, but really a balanced up set. You like their overall look. They handle a really nice set here for second place. And third, good quality, good style, not quite the dimension that the others have, especially to the loin edge as you handle them, but really structure-wise, they balance out really, really nice. A good set, a good variety of breeding programs. They all deserve a good round of applause. Congratulations.
Okay, your first place went to Claire Rooney and your second place to Alyssa Smith. Next, we will have our middleweight market pair. We need Gemma Erickson, Lucas Walls, Kendall Wagner, Parker Bogelski.
Really a nice set here to start this middleweight pair with. You like the overall balance, the width, the dimension, the handling. We got a lot of similarities about them. You know, we have different sizes, but the structural similarity. They started a class with a little more frame set maybe, but not quite as big back, big boned. We have in second here the whites that follow up. Very good structural balance between the two. You like their over handle, the freshness that they have. There's a little bit more finish, so we get them down here in third. The young lady down here that's in the fourth. Two real nice solid lambs. They just don't match up as well. We have one that's a little narrow made, one's a little bit thicker made, and the overall structure just a little bit different, but still a very high quality set of lambs. So congratulations.
First place went to Kendall Wagner, and second place to Parker Bogelski. Next, we will have our heavyweight pair. We need Layla Broussard, Jackson Chapman, Brecken Holst. Is that it?
And Crystal Goodrich.
And Crystal Goodrich.
Well, we start this heavyweight with a nice big solid set. Push limit on frame for its dimension and width of skeleton by still maintaining some balance and overall uniformity front to back, some symmetrics. We watched them walk in. They're very fluid in their motion for the power they're bringing. They started a class with a little leaner set, a little more smoother in overall design, probably a little freer in the motion that we have in second. We just have some structural things we need to correct on. And third down here, another nice set. We have some nice handle about them, nice neatness about them. We just need a little more balance and a little more open the tops up a little bit, give it a little more muscle shape down through the top. And we follow up. We got some structural that don't balance up. We went through that with the young exhibit on some things we just needed to change to kind of make them a little bit bigger and backed on one to kind of bounce them up. But still a very good set all the way through. So a good set. Congratulations. And we're still on.
So first place went to Crystal Goodrich, second place to Brecken Holst. Now we will bring out the first and seconds from all three classes to do the champion market pair. Do I need to announce or no? Because they all went over. They got it.
Then this is going to be our champion rate of gain for the pen. First is Jackson Chapman, and then there's a tie for reserve. So that we can do.
If we have a champion pen or trophy, champion pair trophy.
What?
This is a champion pair trophy, but this is also champion pair. Just get the band. Because there was a champion pair and a reserve champion here.
Yeah, it just says champion market pair. Should have been innovative ag and say.
Yeah, that's
I would do like that. Would be
I wonder if it's that, is that champion rate of gain?
what?
Does that say?
These are champion rated game pair.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know what this is. Oh, it's for this one, for the purebred.
That's what that one is.
that's not his fault. There's gonna be regularly like feed and shit in it, solids. It should be.
You got that ready?
It's the same thing. It just is built for solids. Like built for food. It's the same thing. But it's got a, yeah, it's the same horsepower, everything. It's just different. It's not just. It's not a pump. It's a jet. Kind of. It's more like a powered garbage disposal. It's the same thing. It's garbage disposal with a pump rather than just being sub pump that's just a float. Now it's a grinder pump, so now it has a float, a pump, and a grinder. And you can use a grinder. I've had to change it because some people they have all their stuff all that stuff upstairs, and it goes out the wall, like say at eye level, and then they want the toilet bowl. Now you gotta cut into the floor and bring a trench over to like a sealed lid, and put that pump, that PVC pipe comes out and it goes into your line that's at eye level.
So which one in the breeding you
Those go bad, you gotta pull them off by the cord and
Really an excellent set of pairs you bring out here. We had this lightweight that came out. You liked we got the one that's got big old solid shape, got a little smaller frame wise, but I think they balance up well. I think we had some change we'd like to make about them. Maybe make this one on this side here just a little bit bigger back to kind of match up, but really a neat set. The middleweights, ample length of side, the length of top shape. I love the curvature to the lower 1/3 that one of these has. Just length of shape, the length of bounce, the freshness of handle. Really nice balancing through here. The heavyweights, big back, big top, big hips, probably a little bit flatter rib cage design down to that lower 1/3. You might want to change that a little bit on them. So we're going to go the middleweights as your champions, and the heavies as your reserve. Congratulations.
Sometimes like it's like factors. You're supposed to do it a certain way, and safety guys like
Kendo what?
can't do this because you get hurt, you get caught doing it, you get rode up. Well, the people that are
Now you can announce
got
the
first?
Crystal Goodrich.
Kendall and then Crystal?
Yep.
So champion market pair went to Kendall Wagner, and reserve champion market pair to Crystal Goodrich.
Yep.
Now we will announce the market pen sheep rate of gain. So for first place, we have Jackson Chapman with an average daily rate of gain of 0.85. And we have a tie for reserve between Layla Broussard and Lucas Walls with an average daily gain of 0.77.
So who do I give it to, Layla? This is the reserve. There's the
Yep.
tie, so I'll give it to Layla.
Yep. You guys need to figure that out.
We have just a home raised champion.
Home raised by class. But see, we can't figure that out until they.
Yeah, I know, but make sure you're keeping track. I don't have any way to do it.
Now what? Move into
So
breeding
did they
stock?
come and get their trophies and stuff? Can I have that sheet? I'm gonna put it right in here.
So now should I announce that we're going to move into the breeding stock?
Yep.
And then
it doesn't work out. No.
First one's
Danny
Parker.
was trying to help everybody else out. Like,
okay, we are going to move into the breeding stock part of the show. Our first class, we will start off with our purebred ewe lamb. We need Parker Bagelski.
I'm sure
No, that's for.
if we were doing that,
That's Colton Harkin.
That's who we're handing it to.
we had a spot.
Okay. I didn't see his dad standing there.
I think that they would be. I think they would make that.
Where'd he go?
So do we play?
Yeah. Before we have a fight here, yeah, we'll be okay.
For all the breedings, is it just a class level stuff?
Yes. Yep. Until all the breed's done. That's where the class is going. So class 1 would get 1, class 2 would get 1.
We have one purebred out here, a purebred Suffolk. You really like. You like her balance. You like a lot of things about her. She's got some good growth. You know, like anything, see her on the move, get a little bit more, make her a little bit more comfortable on the move. Let her drop that top shape down over her loin. Let her walk a little flatter, a little neater design. A really nice individual ewe here. Young man's got some cedars already in, so working on the program already. So good job. Congratulations, and a nice sheep.
Now that mom's right here.
Okay, and your class winner for that class was Parker Bagelski. Next, we will have our commercial ewe lamb. What?
She'll be a yearling, so don't announce her.
Oh, okay. Aaron Fangman, Parker Bagelski, Haley Walls, Graceland Jones, Brooklyn Martins, Wyatt Walls, William Gedkin, and Madison Gedkin.
really an interesting class. We have a lot of differences to look at and to decide to change on. I think we start with a sheep that is brood use wise. We're looking at body, we're looking at some width in the chest floor, we're looking at some balance down through the top, some hip shape. We'd like to change her neck structure just a little bit. She wants to come a little bit forward, make it a little cleaner, neater look, let it come out a little higher out of the blade set, but an easy one to start with. The little later maturing ewes, and second, the Hampy one, you really like her short profile when she walks in. She's big back, she's big top. I like how she gets on the move. She's very fluid in design. I like the overall shape that she has. As time goes on, she's going to work her way up more and more often to the front hole. Very good ewe, a very interesting ewe to look at. The black ewe, she comes at you, she has really a nice balance to her. She could be a little deeper flank compared to two above her, maybe get a little bit more overall power, but I think in symmetrics and ability to be fluid in her motion, be a true female, she works her way very easily into third place. The young man down here with this really Hampy lighter fleece kind of a ewe here. You like her when she gets to the move, but she wants to hold that neck a little bit forward. When she does that, she drops her chest floor, she drops her rack shape, she gets her top shape, just doesn't balance up when she gets on the move, but she's got a lot of length, a lot of power to her, just need to balance her up a little bit. The young man is down here in fifth here, big, solid kind of a ewe. She's a little quick in her front end. She's starting to show a little bit issues from behind. That happens a lot of internal meat. We have more of a market heifer here compared to a breeding heifer in that respect, but a very good, solid kind of breeding piece. We work our way down. We have these three that's left. We just need to open them up a little bit more, make them a little bit broodier, when they walk away, give them a little bit more substance about them, let them travel a little wider in an overall stance and give them some more natural ability to have a little bit more depth and look and broodiness to them, but still a good set of sheep all the way through.
First place went to Haley Walls, second place to Graceland Jones, and third to Brooklyn Martins. Next, we will have our commercial ewe lamb class, show class 2. I need Miley Walls, Brooklyn Martins, Madison Gedkin, Claire Rooney, William Gedkin, Nolan Gall, Bentley Gall, and Aaron Fangman.
two very attractive ewes to start this particular class with. I think the black one, I think she's just a little bit more comfortable when she gets out in the move. I think she's a little cleaner, but yet bigger back as you get a hold of her as she down to the top. And I just think she has this, they both have a really nice curvature to that lower 1/3. I think we just had a little bit more of a ewe that we start the class with, but a very good ewe that's in second place. I love her look. I love her design when she comes out here. She wants to get, she's a little uncomfortable. Once in a while she gets on the move, she wants to bring her top up. Just make her lift a little easier in the movement, but really a very attractive, very eye-appealing kind of a sheep in second place. The smaller ewe in the class that's in third, a very attractive. You get on top of her. She's very feminine, very clean-fronted. She's very elevated through the chest, but yet she wedges back really well. She has a lot of natural depth through her flank and some hip shape. You know, just make it a little easier on the move, but really an interesting sheep here in third. We get on down. We have a really nice ewe here in fourth place here, longer-sided, big top, but she gets a little tighter in top of her rack shape, maybe open her up to down her top shape, make her walk a little wider, natural wider base as she gets on the move. The young man here, another eye-attractive kind of a female. She wants to roll her hip down just a little bit, but you like her overall top shape. Young man follows up, nice big long-sided ewe, probably a little bit neater from the side profile and underline, but not quite as shapely over the top as to her loin edge juncture as she ties together. We work our way down. Two real nice commercial kind of ewes, good base, good body to them. We just don't have the substance of muscle as we view them walking from behind and with base, just open them up a little bit, but still very good productive ewes to go back into someone's flock. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes. Okay, so first place went to Claire Rooney, second to Miley Walls, and third to Erin Fangman.
Commercial ewe lamb.
Okay, next we'll have our commercial ewe lamb class, and just Kara.
You have to show champions class 1 and class 2, right?
What? We did that, and we did that. Now we're to this
Now we have to show.
Not yet.
Don't you have a commercial ewe lamb champion?
What?
Don't you have a commercial ewe lamb champion? You have to pick a champion, don't you, out of those?
Don't we do overall?
Yeah, I have a champion you and reserve champion.
But it would be overall.
I have a champion pair, 2 class winners.
I don't think we do yet. 'Cause it's not until down here,
Okay.
right? So it would just be Kara Knipper?
We've
Correct?
got someone in there.
No.
Yeah.
Kara and Aaron?
Oh, I know. Okay. I don't know what she did.
I'm confused.
I don't know what she's doing. Ask McKenna what she's doing.
So we just need Kara Knipper for the commercial ewe lamb class, and then we'll do the yearlings.
I don't know what. We don't have a trophy for that though.
So we're
We did those two.
We're doing this one right now.
Yeah, but we don't have a trophy for that, right?
Yeah, we have this, and then we have 2 more trophies for these. Both of those.
This is what we're doing right now.
Yeah. And then we're on 2 more class winners.
of the class winners these first two.
Well, she should have been.
Am I after this class? Yeah, it's the commercial yearlings first, isn't it? Isn't it the commercial yearlings before purebred yearlings?
Commercial yearling wasn't even on here.
Oh, but isn't that what she is? That's what it said in the program.
Right here?
No, that Katahdin. Because she hasn't went in yet.
Kara.
Yeah, that's
Knipper.
Kara's.
So she's gonna be added to the
Okay.
she'll be after the purebred yearling class. Then we'll do a commercial yearling class, and she'll be by herself.
Okay, but mine are
Yours
purebreds.
are
Right.
Because you
purebred,
check their papers.
Yeah.
Okay.
but
I'm
yours
just-
are purebred
Yes.
yearling, not
She
commercial.
checked their papers.
Yes.
His are paper.
Yeah. Got it from
She
you.
checked it. Okay, you're live.
We have one entry in this particular class here, nicely balanced, structure-wise. She's very fluid in her motion. You like how she balances up from her top shape from a blade into a rib cage design, and she falls back. Just like to see a little more substance and bone and body for this particular sheep for spring lamb to be able to use her back in the breeding flock, but balance-wise and structure-wise, a very high-quality animal. We just don't see enough there to get a better idea of where she's going to mature up at today. So congratulations.
Okay, and first place commercial went to Kara Knipper. Next, we will have our purebred yearling ewes. I need Aaron Fangman with 2.
Commercial yearling ewes to see a trophy.
It'll be these two.
So she'll just get a.
Let's get a class winner trophy for that class.
Do we have enough?
Yeah, she's got one. You guys have a class winner. They have a class winner in their hand and one there. So.
we have a purebred division here that we're looking at, and so we're looking at structure and balance and also breed character. I think the Dorset probably follows in line with most all of those a little bit more correctly. I think I like her top line. I like the extension and elevation to the front, the way she ties in very well. I like her short ears, the ability to have some influence of her fleece and that. I like to lighten up her toes just a little bit, but I think she fits in very well to start her class with. The Hampy you here, big body, big top, liked her overall balance. I just like to see just a little bit more breed carried, a little bit more shag on her face and down through her legs to be more complementary to that particular breed. So congratulations.
Okay, first place went to Aaron Fangman and second place to Aaron Fangman. Next, we will have our commercial yearling ewe, and that is Kara Knipper.
Champion home race breeding ewe. And then it says champion ewe. We've got them figured out. Well, however you want to do it. Well, we've got these out there. Let's do the champion ewe since these are already out here.
We have one entry out here for the yearling hair sheep. You like this sheep. She fits the breed really well. Her size is very ample in that particular look to her. She bounced at the well. She did lamb with a ewe lamb. She's come back fairly well. She's got some good condition on her, go back in the breeding flock again. So congratulations on a job well done and a very, very productive and looking ewe for this particular breed. Congratulations.
Okay, so our class winner was Kara Knipper. Next, we will have the champion and reserve champion breeding stock come out. So everybody. Okay, so all of you that are in like the holding pens on the other side of the ring, you guys can bring yours out.
Then we're supposed to have a purebred pair. No, showmanship is next then.
Showmanship before the home race?
No, do the home race.
Okay.
But they have this.
are working through this class, I'm just going to announce who will be in the breeding sheep home raise division. So if you guys can be ready to come out, I would need Parker Bogelski, Gracelyn Jones with her commercial ewe lamb, Aaron Fangman with his commercial ewe lamb, Claire Rooney with her commercial ewe lamb, and Aaron Fangman with another commercial ewe lamb.
As we work through this ewe lamb division here, we're looking for females that offer some unique pieces, and we have to keep in mind too that we're looking at breeding females, and we have a few that contend toward more of a market look to them, and we try to balance up what we have that we want to use and what we can have more opportunities with as far as down the road and longevity and look. We want some femininity as much as possible, some overall look to them, and we each have our own flocks that we're working with, things that we'd like to change, and how we want to, where our industry is going, and how we'd like to change things. This will be your champion here today, and this is followed up with your reserve. Congratulations to both of you.
So first place went to Claire Rooney, and reserve went to, who was that? Walls. Miley Walls. Yeah.
this home race group. The first young man here, really nice individual. She's got some frame, she's got some substance, and maybe just change that front end just a little bit and give it a little bit of natural depth through her flank, kind of drop that down a little bit. But we work on into our middle one here. This ewe here, when we had her in class, she's very unique. She's still later maturing, but you like her extension and what she brings to the table, potential for a lot of different breeding pieces. You like a lot of things about her. The young lady with the natty, a nice big balanced female, a female that already gives us a good idea where she's at, what she has to bring to the table. You love her curvature, you love her levelness out through the center of her dog. She is your champion here today. This is your reserve. Congratulations.
I believe it's all.
Yeah. So first was Claire Rooney and second to Graceland Jones. Okay, champion home race went to Claire Rooney and reserve champion went to Graceland Jones.
Now we do showmanship.
Okay, our next class will be senior showmanship. So I need Brecken Hull, Smiley Walls, Crystal Goodrich, Kara Knipper, Brooklyn Martin, Nolan Gall, Jackson Chapman, Graceland Jones, Aaron Fangman, Owen Walls, and Henry Reimer. Nolan Gall, if you are still participating in senior showmanship, please come to the ring. Nolan Gall.
Yeah. Because let's see. Who scratched Crystal?
excellent set of young showmen out here. I just have a little bag of things that I find in the barn, and it just allows me to ask a question without having to elaborate on the question. It allows me to keep track of the showmen that are walking away from me, showmen that are standing over here yet resetting up, the showmen I'm talking to, seeing how they maintain their composure and how they're taking care of their lamb. These four here are probably the better part of these showmen out here. I try to go through and tell each one maybe a little bit of things to change and look at just to kind of learn from the day. On these four here, this is your reserve showman right here. This is your champion showman right here. Congratulations.
Your champion senior showman is Miley Walls, and reserve champion senior showman is Aaron Fangman. Next, we will have intermediate showman. And who's crossed off? I need Claire Rooney, Bentley Gall, Lucas Walls, Haley Walls, and Wyatt Walls.
Wyatt Wall.
I don't know where Bentley is, otherwise I have these.
a really nice set. You know, we have a small number out here, but really they've done a very good job. I take a little time and visit with them about some things that I might like to see them correct so that they have an idea about it. You know, and like the young lady right now, the lamb's acting up on her a little bit, you know. So who hasn't taken your kids at home and going, oh, they're really doing a good job. I liked how my kids are acting. I'm going to take them out in public. And you get them out in public going, well, that did not work so well. I should not have done that. Like going to Walmart or someplace and then they want something. And same way happens here. Sometimes the lambs act up. They don't act the way that you've been training them and hoping they're to act. But part of showmanship is not always have the one that acts perfect all the time. It's really how does a showman handle that adversity? Do they compromise? What do they do that keeps the show moving, keeps that animal looking the best that they can make them look at that particular time? Because you know, who hasn't showed cattle that had a heifer bull on show day? Well, that's just the way it works, you know, but you have to work through it. They're lined up in order. The young lady over here is your champion showman. The one in the middle is your reserve in this group. Give them a good round of applause.
First place went to Claire Rooney, and reserve went to Haley Walls. Next, we will have our junior showmanship. I need Caleb Hartford, Colton Hartford, Parker Bogelski, and Gemma Erickson.
really nice set of young showmen out here. Talked a few things, took a little time on how to correct a few things, and really a nice group. Some of the things I was trying to tell them, and when we walk those away from me when I'm asking a question is, when you go to a show sometimes, the judge may pull you, and you need to look where you're going, but also look where you came from, because sometimes the judge will watch you walk away, goes, you know what, I want him back here. But if you don't look back, he might just say, that's fine. So not very many look back to pay attention and keep track of things, you know. Don't follow blindly, just, you know where you have to go, but always kind of keep a third eye out, like where's the judge at? Same way when you're in here standing, you get your lamp set up, and you're working at it. Always be aware of where they're at so that you don't get caught off guard, because you're selling me your animal. And you want to make sure that you give me an unrestricted view, and or if I decide I might want to buy, bring him back. Good set of showmen. Young lady wins out here. Congratulations. This is your reserve. Congratulations.
Champion went to Gemma Erickson, and reserve champion to Parker Bogelski.
We're done. You can say that.
And that will conclude our sheep show today. Thank you for coming and supporting